Hello, hello. Good Monday morning to you. It is Monday morning, May the 2nd. Where is the time going? I am Kitti with Declutter the Brain. So good to see you. I don't know about you, but I've had a bit of a chaotic weekend and very adventure filled. And it's kind of nice to be back here with you on Monday. Fresh start, fresh week. Fresh hair. It's a continuing adventure, one's hair, isn't it? Enough about that. I am Kitti Anders with declutterthebrain.com, and what do? I help coaches, consultants, and entrepreneurs to organize their space and streamline their thoughts so that they can put more focus on attracting premium clients and creating an amazing life for themselves, whatever that amazing life may look like. Even if they're going to be future entrepreneurs, it's okay. It's never too early to start creating that amazing life for yourself. I do have over 20 years experience in virtually and in person helping people to get control over their surroundings. And through that 20 years, I have developed a step-by-step one system which has helped me and my clients go from broke and overwhelmed to organized, focused, and well off. And again, well off could have a myriad of meanings. Whatever it is to you is the important one. Let me just make sure here. Oh yes, I do believe that physical clutter and mental clutter are very closely related, and lack of concentration. And yeah, that is what I help people with. There's physical clutter, but it's the mental clutter. I did a poll of this. I've done a couple of polls of people to say which bugs you more, the mental or the physical. And to a man, every single person says, no, you know what? I can live with some physical clutter, but the mental clutter, that is the killer. And if you have extra stuff going on in your already busy life, it just adds extra mental clutter, and all you can do it is attack it one thing at a time. I tell myself this several times a day, every day, especially lately, and if you take anything away from today's broadcast, take that away. First, direct message me if you're having a problem. Second, just take it one thing at a time, all right? And you'll come out okay. Trust me on this. All right, so how would it help you to take immediate action on your chaos, on your physical or mental clutter? Would you feel more relaxed? Would you feel more productive? All right, I'll tell you what, you hold that thought, and if you are serious, if you are finally ready to take action, I only work with high achievers, overachievers who just want to finally crush it in their lives. All right, you hold that thought, and I will give you your next steps to take in about 10 minutes. This week's theme, all right, this week's theme, we are talking about the behemoth of all clutter jobs. And what is that? That is the garage. 3 weeks ago or so, we tackled the basement. This week, yeah, the garage. What is the garage? Is it used for parking the car? No, and I have an interesting statistic about that. It usually ends, oh, stay tuned. It usually ends up as being a drop zone, also known as a war zone. It just ends up being, yeah, a drop zone. I'll get to it later. Like the basement, but even more so, even more insidious. No, that's the wrong word. But I'll tell you what, the National Association of Professional, say that 5 times, the NAPO, the National Association of Professional Organizers, tells us that, and I'm going to quote it here, 50% of people surveyed said that the garage is the most disorganized place in their home. All right? 50% say it's the most disorganized part of their home. Here's where we get to the kicker. 25% of those surveyed said that they can't park their car in their garage. Now factor in, hello Michael, God love you, go! Oh, God bless you. I hope I know you're on the mend. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm so glad to see you. Yeah, 25%, I don't know if you heard this, Michael, but 50% of those surveyed by a National Association of Professional Organizers said that the garage is the most disorganized space in their home, and 25% of those surveyed said that they can't use their garage to park their car because there's too much stuff in it. So this week we are going to address that, and I think I have a special guest coming this week, a former client that we did her garage. But let's think about this. Tell you what, let's say you bought your house or you're renting your house. You have a garage for a reason. You probably chose it because it had a garage. Yes? Put yes in the comments below if you agree. Now, why do you have a garage? It's better for your car. Hello, it's not being pummeled by the North American or even European elements. Rain, snow, sleet, cold. It's not being bombarded. When my father moved into this building, he couldn't get used to the idea of of indoor parking. I'm like, I will try never to have a place and live in a place that doesn't have indoor parking. Why would you leave your poor car that you spent so much money on? Why would you leave it outside, for heaven's sake? You just wouldn't. I mean, even in the horse and buggy day, at least the horse had a stable, yes? Okay, so I just came up with that. All right, so it's better for your car. And yes, you should store things in it, like your tools, like your outdoor equipment, things like that. But not so much of it. And a lot of that stuff you can get rid of, and that is what we're going to help you to do this week. First, as I always say, determine the purpose of your garage. Now, if you don't have a car, or some people really, really like to park outside, okie dokie, so determine the purpose. Now, if you want to park outside, well, then you've got an automatic mental map. All right, car goes in here, stuff goes around car on shelves. Yes? Okay. So you're determining the purpose, but perhaps not. Perhaps you want to make it as a workshop, a full-blown workshop, like what Michael and I are doing. You could have it as that. Dim dandy workshop, I tell you what. Perhaps you want it as a studio or a play space if you're living in a reasonably warm climate like California. I helped a client with her garage out in California. There were orange trees growing, and it was January when we were consulting. I was amazed. Yeah, so just determine the space, and as always, go into it with intention. Go into it with, yeah, you're going to feel a little bit of overwhelm, and we're going to talk about that tomorrow. But if you decide, yes, I am going to do this, then do a little bit of visualization. And I know that I know that that's been said before, and I'm going to say it again, so there. Go into it with visualization. Remember that if you're parking your car inside, that your car is going to thank you with longer life. Like I say, you spent a lot of money on that car. Just the feeling of walking into a walking into a tidy, well-organized garage. I've helped quite a few people with this. I'm just thinking of some other people as well. And every one of them say, wow, this feels so much better. I actually enjoy coming home or going into the garage. You want that to be you? All right, let's talk about that in just a moment. All right, a little bit of a shorter video today. That's okay. If you enjoyed it, if you think that it provides value, or even more importantly, you're thinking, I bet you people would love the videos that are coming up. Just hit that share button. You never know who is overwhelmed by their garage right now or space of any kind, and you might just make somebody's day. And that is what people at our team at Declutter the Brain is all about, is making people's day a little bit better, one step at a time. Yep. And what? Oh yes, YouTube. Yes, don't want to forget about YouTube. If you're curious about videos that I've made on a myriad of different topics, all relating to the 5 pillars of life: your home, your head, your health, your heart, and your habits. Just go to YouTube, type in Declutter the Brain. You will find everything organized, labeled, dated, cataloged. I had so much fun doing that. Hey, I help people organize their thoughts. Yeah, okay, so that's why I enjoyed that. Go to YouTube, YouTube, Declutter the Brain, and just see what we have there. And if you like it, share and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so a couple of questions for you. How would it feel for you to totally max out your life without being distracted by your clutter? Do you just want your mental and physical clutter gone for good, and your clarity back? Want to be able to think straight? Yes, because mental clutter is the worst. It is the most difficult. And like I said earlier in the video, sometimes life will throw challenging situations at you, and then the clutter just starts to mount. Trust me on this. And I'm storing a family member's things here, and it's it won't be for long. Trust me. All right. So if you might be going through a situation, but finally, here we are. Are you an action taker who is committed to clearing your space and organizing your mindset so that you can create that amazing life for yourself? Yes? Okay. I got 3 steps for you. 1, 2, 3. First, get off the hamster wheel. Please join Declutter the Brain Facebook group. The link is down below. We have a lot of content. We have Tuesday Tell Us, Wednesday Wins, Weekend Warrior Challenges, and of course our favorite is our Friday decluttering workshops, hosted with my co-host Pam Bennett, and we get your momentum going there. So Declutter the Brain, the link is down below. Now, what is step 2, you ask? I will tell you. Scroll down a little bit further and download your 7 easy steps to conquer your physical and mental clutter. It's intended as a grounding tool for your decluttering journey and beyond. Comes with short little videos so you never feel alone in the process of decluttering. And while you're there, click that button, or you can scroll down even further and book a call with me. It's free, it's 0 pressure, and I will listen to hear what your clutter is actually costing you in your health, in your wealth, in your relationships, and give you a plan you will see immediate, right now results, and then we can talk to see if we're fit to work together in my 3-month program or my 6-month program. Sound good? You got those steps? If you need them again, rewind the video or direct message me. And yeah, now that you have decided to eliminate your chaos and organize your mindset, click that link, book the call, and change your life today. Don't wait. Don't. Life's too short. Don't wait. All right, so tomorrow we'll be back at 11 Eastern with Holy Overwhelm, Batman. Take care. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye for now. Bye, Michael.